guys. My boss is a bit of a fucking idiot, and he, at best he uses Excel, at worst he sends me a fucking PDF, and, well, what can you do with a PDF really when you're trying to work with data? Not very much, so could you show us how to use CSVs and Panda and try and make a, you know, silk purse out of the pigs?
Yeah, well, it's funny you should say that, because that's exactly what I've been doing recently. I've been presented with a PDF of recommended firmware to cross-reference with a list of customer devices. So the customer's got a whole bunch of switches and routers with model numbers like 1941 or 877, and the powers that be have sent me their recommended baseline firmware versions, blah 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 PDF. So they want me to go through the PDF with my eyes, read the recommended baseline version, and then type it back into a CSV, which is actually an Excel sheet, but I don't like calling it Excel, so for this video we'll be calling it CSV and working with it as CSV using OpenOffice, because that's how we roll. So as you can see on the screen, I've already got as far as converting a PDF file to text, which if any of you have ever tried it, you will know that it's a bit hit and miss. It can make you want to, yeah, fucking swear. Even the dog is fucking losing his mind. Anyway, this is what I've got so far. I've collected all of this text from the PDF that the goons sent to me. No separators. So as you can see, there are no commas, and it's not tab separated, and the spaces are meaningless. So when you view it per row, each row just has characters with spaces in between. How do I know where how do I know where column 1 ends and the next bit starts? Are there 20 spaces in between? Are there 1 space in between? Obviously, by looking at it, you can compare the next row, the next row and the row after, and then you can, with your eyes, you can see that it forms a column. But to try and code that would be quite difficult, especially at some points there was only actually 1 space in between the end of the first column and the beginning of the text in the second column, and also there was only 1 space in parts of the description in the text in column 1. I'm not describing this very well, but if you were to attempt it, you'd soon find out the problem. You can't rely on a quantity of spaces to delineate between the text in column 1 and column 2. Right, I'm pasting in some text into a CSV using OpenOffice, LibreOffice, whatever it's called. After a bit of Google searching, I found that I needed to use Notepadd++ to be able to collect text in a vertical way, rather than most text editors will make you go to the end of the line before they drop down to the next row, the next line, a bit like a typewriter. So I want to collect the text vertically. You have to hold down Shift, Alt, use an arrow key, stand on your head, whistle, and yeah, all that. So the aim here is to get 2 CSV files, one which I don't need to do anything to. It's the inventory of the customer's devices. What we're cleaning up here is the PDF that had the recommended firmware versions that the goons at head office had, in their wisdom, collated, and then somebody had forwarded it to somebody else as a PDF, and then the person who does all the work, i.e. me, gets the PDF. Why, fucking idiots, the three monkeys above me could not have got me the Excel file? It was beyond me. Just highlights the stupidity and the small-mindedness of management when they don't even understand data. They're a bunch of fucking pricks. Anyway, sorry if there's any children watching, but if you're watching this and you're a child, then this is actually something you need to know for future. Never work with, I was going to say don't work with children or animals. Never, children or animals have probably got more sense than these fucking muppets. Anyway, if you're getting bored of watching me cut and paste columns of text into a fucking CSV file, then skip to about 8 minutes 30 or whatever, and then you'll see the I was going to say the happy ending, but yeah, well, you know what, well, maybe you don't know what I mean. I hope you know what I mean. If you don't, then shame on you. I hope this is a bit more, I don't know, bit of a better video for you, because I don't really know. Do you want to watch me mess about with motors, Raspberry Pis, Python? I haven't got a clue, but the way things are going, I'm getting sick of working for idiots in the world of networking, so I'm quite happy to get knee deep in Python. And today, Pandas, who knows what tomorrow could bring. It won't bring 3 pints of milk, because Milkman doesn't come on Saturdays, and I don't drink cow's milk anyway because it's disgusting. But if you want to drink cow's milk, that's up to you. I personally drink coconut milk or almond milk. Anyway, this may sound like a rant, but stick with it, because in a minute you're going to see how using one line of code in Python will, well, should have saved about an hour's work. Jupyter Notebook, by the way. Watch the screen, don't just listen to me talk bollocks. Jupyter Notebook, really nice. It works in a browser. It runs your code as you type it, and then it displays it on the screen in the browser, which is really nice. And it works for other languages apart from Python, if you want to. Right, these were the PDFs. This was my idea. So the yellow lines you can see in file 1 I had a model number, in file 2 I had the model number, so that was going to be the key, that was going to link them. So what I really need to do is merge, use Pandas, which is a Python library, and then merge df1, dataframe 1, which is file 1, with df2, which is file 2. Merge them, and yeah, as you can see, the code is on the screen. df1, merge df2, how equals left, doing left join, which is database language for joining from the right hand file to the left hand file. You can see recommended file, FW version, recommended firmware version. In the bottom towards the bottom left corner, you can see that new column has appeared. That's df3. So df3 is a new data frame, which is basically the contents of file 1 and file 2 put together, and it's done exactly what I wanted to do. And you can see some nice clouds and yeah, whatever.
Thank you, Dr. Pi. That was a fucking amazing video. That, you know, just with an 8-minute long video, and you took 8 minutes just to show me one line. What the fuck are you doing? Yeah, no. It's got a bit of, yeah, other stuff and, yeah, whatever. I'm stupid anyway, so my opinion's worthless. I'd be interested to hear what other people think, though. Comments and all that. Subscribe, yeah.